And the deal I had with Tupac, like I said before, when I went to go visit Tupac, it was to help him because he needed me to see him. Then it went from that to get him out of prison. Then it went from there to, I'm going to do an album on him. Then it went from the fact that Interscope never wanted Tupac. They were trying to get rid of Tupac before he went to prison. They wanted to cut ties against him. But at the same time, he was still technically dialed in to Interscope. Interscope would definitely have to make sure if Tupac supposed to got some money and I refused to pay him, Interscope would have stepped up and had to pay him, or he could have got out the contract between both of us. But like I said before, on the Interscope contract, if Pac sold a million records, Pac already would have got $300,000. With me, he would have got $1 million, and I changed that. Instead, if he sold 1 million records, he'd get $2 million. So there was no room from stealing from him. But at the same time, I'm not saying something didn't go wrong, because you got to remember one thing. Gelfand is one of the biggest entertainers, accountants at the time in the music industry. Jimmy Iovine introduced those idiots to me. Those dudes were stealing millions of dollars from me. So if they didn't pay Tupac, they were stealing from me and not paying my own shit. They was doing stuff like giving somebody $100,000 a month who didn't work for me. Giving this person altogether, it might have been $50,000 who didn't work for me. But paying these people personal things who didn't work for me. So when I caught them, my situation was like this with my accountants. You only can sign a check that's just $5,000. Anything over $5,000, I have to sign it. And you can't sign no payroll checks because I want to make sure it's my people working or not. But they was cutting checks for $500,000, $1 million, $2 million. Payroll checks are people for $100,000, a month, $50,000 a month. So I'm not saying everything was always smooth, but it never was on my end. And if it's everything the Pac ever needed, I paid him. And if it's something he didn't get, you'd have got it through his same contract with Interscope, but it'd been way less. The crazy thing about all this, nobody never paid no artist. Snoop, Pac, nobody. Nobody never paid studio time. Every artist supposed to pay for their own studio time out their budget. That studio, both rooms, ran 24 hours a day. So you got engineers, if they was getting $250 or $500 an hour, and there's 3 of them or 4 of them, you do the math. You got runners getting paid. I'm paying them. You got security around the clock getting $350 an hour. Sometimes it's 4 securities. Who paying that? It's supposed to come out their budget. All the unreleased songs, all the songs, Interscope never paid for it. The artist never paid for it. Even they supposed to. Only person who paid that bill was Suge Knight. Nobody never paid the security bill. When Snoop had to go to court, it was my money that paid for the suits. It was my money that paid for the hotel for he won't be late. When Pac had to do something, it was my money that paid for everything. Even their security, which I don't